Hey guys, happy September. Excited that school's back in session. The weather's getting a little bit cooler. Today it's a little bit overcast and rainy, which we've been having a lot. And I know we're all really enjoying this year as opposed to hotter than hell that we had summer of 2023. So just wanted to come at you with the data and the stats for the month of September. So we're going to be looking at what has sold in Easton Park on the resale market only from the beginning of the year through the end of August. So you'll see this little chart over here. Altogether, we're at 47 homes sold. So this time I broke them down into true single family homes where they have their own private driveway and the yard tends to be mostly in the back of the home versus the quad courtyard homes. You'll see those from Pacesetter, Brookfield, and Newmark. And they have usually a shared driveway, and the yards are either on the side of the home mostly, or they have small yards in the back of the home, versus the condos, which are, of course, Union Park East, Union Park West. Detached, they don't have shared walls, the condos here, but they are technically a condo product, and they're going to have, the smaller yards and square footages. So I broke it down and took out the quad homes because I have noticed that they are selling for quite a bit less than the true single family homes, and they're taking quite a bit longer as well, about double the amount of time. You'll also see that they're selling for a lower percentage of the original list price. What this indicates right here is that people are overpricing these homes. So they're taking longer to sell and they're selling for much less than the original list price because of errors in pricing. I think a lot of realtors are pricing them as if they were a true single family home, but they are not selling as well as that product is because I think the Easton Park buyer really values outdoor space and they really like to see a true backyard that has a good amount of room to add like pergolas, pools, playscapes, all the fun outdoorsy things that we want to do. Whereas the courtyard and the quad homes just kind of don't have space for that most of the time. I think people also don't care for the shared driveway situation as much. So if you have one of these homes, they're great. They're still beautiful homes. It's just that the market doesn't demand them in Easton Park as much as they do your traditional home lot layout. So that's going to affect the price. So you're going to see these homes, only five of them have actually sold. There's quite a few of them actively for sale on the market, but the prices are understandably much higher. So yeah, you'll see that's the average sold price per square foot's 231 on those versus 244 on the traditional single family homes versus 220 on the condos. Guys, this days on market is really not bad historically. 35 days on market, just a little bit more than a month, and homes selling pretty close to their original list price in that time is honestly great. So if you need to sell a home, you can do it. Just make sure you price it according to market conditions, and it shouldn't take too terribly long. Same for condos, of course, those are going to be your lower price point product in the neighborhood. And there are just more people looking for lower price point homes in this market, given the high interest rates, the higher property taxes that we have here, and the fact that people have reduced their overall purchasing power over the past year or two with the rates. So those are just going to be more in demand. They're going to sell faster and they're going to sell closer to their list price because, for the most part, the ones who have sold, the 12 who have sold, have been doing a good job pricing these according to the market. The name of the game on the condos is always beat the builder. That's with any of these homes. If you're pricing higher than the builder, I'm not sure why a buyer would buy your house versus a brand new one that no one's ever lived in. So, point number one. The other thing that I would like to point out is this is all the withdrawn, expired, or on hold resale homes from the past year. So it's a total of 35 homes that have gone on the market and have not sold. So it's pretty clear from the data what's going on here with the average list price per square foot being 255, which is more than $10 higher than the average sold price per square foot. It just and not going to sell for that price. And then average days on market 73, so more than double the average days on market of the homes that actually did sell. Another key thing to look at, the expired listings, average days on market 102 days. So these guys have just made some major errors, whether it be pricing or the condition of the home. And that's a lot of homes that have not sold. 47 have sold, 35 didn't sell. That's almost the same amount as the ones that did sell. So pretty crazy to think about. The other thing I looked at in a little more detail this month was the active homes that are on the market. So we have currently 34 resale homes actively on the market. And those are sitting at an average of 80 days on market. So over 2 times longer than the sold ones. And not surprisingly, they're priced at an average of 252 a square foot, which is $10 higher than the sold price per square foot. So some of these on these 34 homes that are for sale, unfortunately, they will go the way of the expired and withdrawn homes, and they're not going to sell. So you cannot sell anything and everything in this market. It is a buyer's market given the amount of inventory that we have available in this market. And you got to play the game of the market. We're just living in it. My job is to interpret the market, to tell you what's happening, to tell you what you can do to operate within that market to get your home sold. Obviously, I'm going to market it to the best of my ability and do everything I can to get it sold. But step number one is making it beautiful. The condition's great, the pictures are killing it, and the price is according to the data. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a wonderful September, and I'll see you next month.